Alright. We need to spend a bit of this work on main story quest. I don't know if Mike will be joining us tonight or not. Backseat. Okay. Take it. Take it through here. Great. How do I do that? Okay, there. So I need to go way down here. Okay. What was this at? Completely different. Okay. Hopefully, once we go over here and there's a path to get over to that area. Hey.
He comes.
Whatever you want.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Ambush!
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kayed! For Doma!
Ah!
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Let us put you to the proof.
No, I must fight on, Seymour.
Run, beast, run! Yeah! 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 Give me some adrenaline.
I have no idea.
Run, beast, run! Don't stop now. I see.
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds, live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world, live! You are not worthy.
Get away from them, you Imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me.
How wrong you are! Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing! Someone stop them! My lord?
I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going through that man's head. I am heartily glad he decided to leave. Uh-oh, and don't thank us, thank Alphonord. He's at the House of the Fears, patiently waiting for your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about your girl, Yugiri's plan, and how you, of all people, had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Clean my glasses. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince's cells and lived to tell the tale. We have no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor, and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Ah, right, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. How are you feeling after fighting that demon? I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alisaie, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new Primal Slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alisaie made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, A popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
I would try to Azzy and Steve. Look, I found Lord Hien once before and got back to do so again. Moreover, it was me who put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to learn our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speaks for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add. I wonder what kind of a man he is. When I've heard he is about the same age as me, and there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in the Imperial Province. This is all he's ever known, but unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe, if I understand that, it'll help me understand a lot of other things. The beloved king returned to his urges countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Shirlane or Uda, is it? Not in those words, but perhaps, but no land's people is cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as Lord Hien intrigues me, Logan, there is vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparation for a inevitable assault on Doma Castle. There is also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugang. Dealing with this troublesome Aetheryte, I could go on, but you understand. Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for Azim Step at once. Will you be joining us, Logan? For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we'll be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you better contact us. Noble sacrifices are at least a last resort, remember. Follow me, my friends. We have many miles to travel before we're in. Wait, don't leave yet. Here, take this for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive for me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom, so don't keep us waiting too long.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself. Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds, they render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope, to make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want him dead. I want his friends dead. I want the heads of everyone he knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after him? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, milady, he won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Aye, this is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are. Yet, if this be the work of the Eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
If you're already ready, let us depart for reunion in Azim Steep. The route will be circulus. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast, past Asari. purple. I get rolled in. Trample, 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 trample. The Ruby Sea.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
If you guys seen Steve Logan, so I should say that this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are those who are welcome the most. Come, it is not much further. Clearly, I can see it right in front of us. Go to Lone Saunter. Reunion, my friends. Here is where we'll begin our search for Lord High. Last I spoke with Lornheim, he said he spent much time in these markets. I hope we might find him here today, but at last. Hey, girl. I've been meaning to ask, is there an awful lot of Exala here, aren't there? Sure, you know, Zing's team has been home to the nomadic tribes of the Exala since pre-Twikity. More than 15 roam these lands, and though they are not a constituted nation, there is a hierarchy of sorts determined through ritual combat. Funny, if they're so busy fighting each other, you'd think the Empire would be able to march in and take the thief with ease. I wonder why they haven't. Why indeed, please? Why indeed? Perhaps I see a little value, especially given the fierce reputation of the Exilian warriors who fight tooth and nail to oppose it. These lands were not made for men. The soil, sand, and the weather unforgiving. The Exilian found a way to survive, it is true, but they administer our stuff the most important conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. It sounds like I've got a lot of learning. Later, we're meant to be for high. People from many tribes gather in here to try goods and information. We'd be surprised if we cannot learn something about you here. Let us make our inquiries separately, Lord. Let me speak with some of the merchants here. Buzz, Frizz Buzz, your choice of lamb or does guaranteed to satisfy. How many will you have, sir? I'm not gonna read these guys. Yeah, just was. Yeah, let's do it. Wasn't there. I won't forget it. I don't think that's right. I don't think I'm doing it right, but I don't get it. Oh yeah, case sensitive all the time out there. What do you think, really?
Hey! How goes the search? Any luck?
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second! Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors? Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Those boys are of the Oronir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law. For now. Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying Ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested. Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words! As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan San. Which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Kestir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that. You seek Kien, yes? I know where he may be.
Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth into the southern mountains. It was there that I found Hein, near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards, he chose to remain, that he might repay us for our kindness. Doman sat much stunned by honor and shame, so at first I did not question. Excuse me, if I could see your map from here. He has grown fond of this place, to afford some of you the markets and his team. I would accompany you from this room, return to our village and prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let us go and greet our Lord and Master. This purple quest real quick. Alright, let's go back. That sound douche. The Sea of Blades. This is not talkie.
The Kami are merciful! My Lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You, Giri, Go-Setsu, and
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation, to oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Cyrena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. Yugiri, I bid you return to Yanxia and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of a Zayla army.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. 'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing them all in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, Yugiri. But take heart, I shall keep him safe, and should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
Logan Hunt was it. Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds and service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only, my rule, if one would desire to call it that, has been not in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan, and after we take to the battlefield together, we'll have victory as well. We are a practical man, I can tell. Inclined to trust in words when actions speak true accurately. So, you two have heard of the great battle supremacy of the steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed in Nadine. But lack precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have a good standing to bid them to march with us to Dawlish. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe. We are not without options, given that Kernan has told me. You see, in accordance with the gods' wishes, her people shall participate in coming Nadine. And when they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the mole. Though we need not discuss that at length here. Come, let us head north to Mole, where Karina and her people have made camp for this season. Okay. Banned. Friends, I gave you Mol Ilo, the Kahun of the tribe Talum, resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. I'm getting this map a lot tonight. At last, the traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright
Chrissy,
at
how's
your
it going?
coming.
How you going?
The Mole hearken to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am
That's
come
good.
to beg a boon
Well, I mean,
of
it
you
is
and
late.
yours.
I mean, where are you at
That
again?
I might liberate my
You're
homeland,
in,
I
like,
seek to rally
Central
the strength
time zone,
of the
aren't you?
steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardum, as a warrior of the
So, I
Maw.
mean, it's
Will you
almost
grant me
midnight
this
for you.
honor?
Early
To
start.
stand with the Mole is fruitless.
What do you
Hien,
consider
do not
early
do
start?
this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardum, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Sirina. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
"'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mole,
I'm just glad I don't have to work for the
I
next couple days.
invite you all to join with us in the Nardum. Will you look after them?
You gotta go back to work next Tuesday? I work today.
Come with me, friends. There is much I
I'm
would
off on
show you.
Tuesdays. I don't have to work on Wednesday because New Year's. Then I gotta go back on Thursday.
You... wait. I would have words.
I start at 6 a.m. so.
A singular radiance.
Oh, I don't work on New Year's.
Shimmering.
I'm off on New Year's.
Like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
Thank you all for coming and for offering to fight with us in the Nadine. Though I still fear our chances are grim, I am grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the Mole, there is a trial you must overcome. But before we speak of such things, there's another, more pressing matter. My friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. You will journey on to the far reaches of the steep to confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Bardem in days of yore. 3 days he battled with the demon, ere he returned to his people. So it is written, so it must be. Many who follow in his footsteps perish, lacking the strength of body and mind. Therefore, we must treat you to a great feast. Have I said something strange? The hungry fox stars staring at the bull's testicles. Therefore, warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle. She does have a point. You have been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order. Least we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Yeah, at the bull testicles. Yes, just so. However, I missed that one. Is there anything we can do to help? It might also give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist, I am sure that others would be glad of your assistance. Would you go and speak with Dorby, please? Please. As for you three, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, as the gods decreed, there will lure girl to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this? Enjoy the anime. Treat your people, look to the gods for guidance. I understand, but in your daily meals, I say your grandmother must be quite busy. Sundays more than others, but every night we come together around the cook fire. Even babes must earn their keep on the steep. Give order to the entrails, Trina. We'll bring you a bounty of meat. Meat. Okay. A word of advice, our courier wants to avoid the Axine and other settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. A thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Logan? Have 6 bags of entrails, which with we may lure our girl. 3 for you and 3 for me. Whoever returns with a greater portion shall be declared the winner. What say you? Then so, Cousteau will stand as witness. Let the games begin. Watch 10 hours of more so visible distance to see like a girl go around this list. No, we don't want to use it here. But there is a wind thing nearby. Let's grab that. Oh, check that out. I misread that one. Oh, we gotta go with that one. This may be isolated environment. There may be many. Oh yeah, yeah, I misread it. That's nice. Have you used all your bait? In that case, let us see the fruits of your labor. Oh, it seems that at the very least you are the faster hunter. But speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 glue. Alright, there you have my lord. As for Logan, Zuko died, he slayed too, choosing you have met your match, my lord. Ha ha ha. Of all the possible outcomes, this is perhaps the most amusing. And perhaps most auspicious, though I would have preferred to win the day I shall set for Wednesday of the Kimai. With that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Mo'alo, war with it, and let us have Logan present our meat to cheer on. Maybe you are unfamiliar with traditional Exian cuisine. Let it not appearance deceive you, is quite hearty in nutrition. Were it not so, I doubt they could have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in. You're returning. How was your hunt? My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavor not to disappoint you all with my cooking. It'll be a little while before the meal's ready. If you and Elias wish to fill the time, perhaps you could still drop by. He has many responsibilities and will welcome your help. Nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. You may find him by the other year taking stock of our supplies. I actually think I might go get a snack. So I'll be right back. Ain't that hot? One of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lice. I bade her help the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it'll be a good experience for all. For you too, perhaps. Seek them in the south across the bridge. Logan, are you here to help too? Right, so I suppose Durbo told you that the children are gathering fuel for the fires they need. It needs to be dried before they can burn it, of course, so, you do understand that we're here for, right? Only some people can get me a bit squirmish about this sort of stuff. Then getting, never mind getting your hands dirty, have you? I'm gonna try and get the floor pile. Siege, good luck, and keep an eye on the children as you're at it. Mount. There it is. Well, have you found your share yet? Yep. You're still in the same pile. You mean? Good work. I hope you took your time to talk to the children while you were at it. Look how much dung we have. Wow, I'm impressed. I thought we got a lot, but it looks like we have to admit defeat. Dorby will be happy if found enough. Alright, Dorby, now we continue making cheese. Not that I was worried. It was easier than living near the forest, but dung works just as well as wood. That mole moves from place to place that the gods tell you where to go. It must be hard on all of you. Hard? I didn't understand. Why is it hard? It's better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder now. From the heavens comes the rain, which nurtures the soil. From the soil comes the grass, which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh, which nourishes the examiner. Ours is the soil of one and all. But you Westerns are like Dormans. You live in the same place in villages, and all villages in one place are part of a nation, yes? Aaron talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Dome in his sleep, but I did not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Dome, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. But Hein will not wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him. Take him back, because his nation is more important. I'm not sure how to answer this. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place with people in it. And maybe things too. But more than that, it's the history, the traditions, the words, the stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that came before and everything that comes after. The place where we're born is part of who we are. We carry with us, no matter where we go. Whoever, whatever we become, that part remains, that link to our fathers and their fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose. That's fine. It was important to Hein and to me. Don't call them all fools for listening to other gods, but it's our way, our pride, our nation. Something like that. It's something precious to you that you and others share, and that no one can ever take from you. But we can talk more about it later. It's time to go home. Dorby is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Scranton know how we got on? Welcome back, Logan. Do you speak with the Dorby? Well, then you will forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal is almost ready, so we should set Hein in good stone.
She needed the rest. To come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Ha! Ha!
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty, had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. Ah, the mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
Quite right. Which makes me think you should join us next time. I dare say you have a secret or two of your own to share.
my friends, I am one full of them and bigger. I trust you feel the same. It would be better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the moon. Now then, Krena, if you could tell us the trial we must undertake that we may participate in the ending. Yes, as mentioned before, to be recognized as the warriors of the steep, one must follow the footsteps of the legendary warrior Bardel. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, escorting cart and horse, and walked for many miles until he came to a holy place, thereafter named Bardun's Mantle. There, at the altar, as he did, pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yule. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete. Fair enough. And where is the entrance to Bardun's Mantle? Mustering far to the west, beyond Chakaza, where lie the bones of the great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of the Kola Inn, hidden within the mountains, is a narrow pass. Follow it, and you'll come to Bardun's Mantle. Sounds to me like it will be a trial just getting to the trial. Or do you may know, on the eve of the Nadim, many strive to improve the fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken as well. What grand expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not like to follow en route to your rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry too much. We will overcome this trial and the next, until we stand trial. This is all there is to it, no. With me, my friends, to the west, to Bardun's Mantle. Wait, hey, oh dear, I don't forget. Here, take these whistles. One's ta'en, you'll hearken to your call. Thanks, we'll try them out once we finish the trial. Let's catch the hang and Gustav. So long away, but I think I see a moment Shireen talked about. I'll see Harren and Gustav. We should hurry. Really? don't know about you, but I can't shake the feeling someone's watching us. Curran did warn us about the trades that kidnap warriors and make them fight for them. It tells me you're about to meet. Shadow, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, there you are. As you can see, they left us little choice. I gather you were forced to dispatch a few yourself, so it goes. A few less warriors to face in the team, eh? Call any is not much further. I said I should be surprised if our would-be masters do not try to subdue us one final time. Right, this moves the Vasily Sparta and Phantom. They say no foreigners have overcome this trial, but, well, there's a first time for everything, you know? Nothing left but to begin with. To complete the trial, we must pass through Varda's on each team Yol. How precisely we are to do this, I'm not sure, but since Catalan's warriors force to succeed, I imagine we'll muddle through some. Enough talk. We have Nadine to Oh, well, apparently that's a dungeon. Oh, that's done. Let's go get this sheep, I guess. I think we'll do the sheep. Go turn the other quest. Go tune into that. Go to Ul'dah, grab the paladin quest. Not do the paladin quest though. I wanna grab it. Use the blowgun to shoot. Hiking. Look at that trial. Inside there. Go to Udon. Because I'm pretty sure I grab it from. Looking precisely, man, I wish to see. I said that I might care for you. Invitation Fighting Tournament to be held at the Coliseum. Not just any tournament, but the prestigious Ulu Cup, founded by His Royal Majesty Sasugan Zisu, first Sultan of this night, as old as the nation is itself. In case you wonder why you're unfamiliar with the old and prestigious tournament, is because it has not been held in generations. The Sultana's behest has revived. She now extends an invitation to warriors who find swordsman. Stands to reason that your name would appear among the exalted company, and doubt not that her grace shall be pleased for your participation. So can we expect you to fight in this tournament? Hell yeah. Moreover, by witnessing you in combat, I dare say all souls sworn, both fresh recruits and veterans alike, seem to gain something in her duty to protect. The champion will be rewarded a tomb instead to behold the secret techniques of the first captains sworn. There's such an enticing prize on offer, no small number of invitees have already confirmed their participation, I myself included. You should confirm yours as well by making yourself known to the tournament register promenade. Well, since it's right here, do this real quick. You guys are you coming in? You're ready to do the time. Is everything here? On behalf of the committee, I bid you welcome to the tournament. Wait, you're participating to think that I might have the chance to cross swords with fabled heroes as you. The tournament cannot begin soon enough. You needn't wait long for the opening ceremony to begin any time now. Until number of participants are already gathered before the Gliders Guild. Would you like to join them? Alright. And on that note, I am going to call it a night here. So I don't know if I'll be... Actually, I should be on at some point tomorrow. I just don't know